Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Pizza.
Little Caesars is looking to help out indecisive peeps with their latest pizza promo by taking the guesswork out of some toppings while adding a brand new one to try out.
So let's hit up that pizza portal and see what this one's all about. All together now, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. That's right, guys. It's the Quattro Pizza from Little Caesars, their latest promo, and what can conceivably be considered a sampler pizza. This is really looking pretty tasty already, guys, I have to admit. Starting off at the very top here, we've got a couple of slices of cheese looking a little crispy there, maybe just a little overcooked, but it does look pretty good. We've got 2 slices of pepperoni, all the standard goodness. Right across the way, Italian sausage and pepperoni, and if you look closely, guys, the Italian sausage is a little bit different compared to what they usually use. Looks like it's a little bit more chunked out compared to the smaller morsels. Seems to be new. And then over here, the wild card, the bruschetta and Italian sausage. Very nice combination of goodness here, with the bruschetta featuring Roma tomatoes, basil, garlic, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar. So very, very nice in that Italian department for sure. And honestly, with a recipe like that, I think it would deserve its own pizza, but we've got it as part of this sampler pizza here, very appropriately named the Quattro. So let's get into this real quick and see if the flavor delivers. It's the all-new Quattro Pizza here at Little Caesars. Let's peep out this flavor. So far be it from me to turn down anything pizza related, much less a pizza sampler, which is essentially what I'm about to get into here right now, guys, and it really does look and smell pretty fantastic. What I think we'll do is we'll start off with the cheese slice, and then we'll go into the pepperoni, and of course the Italian sausage and pepperoni, and then we'll finish it off with the main event, in my opinion, that bruschetta and the Italian sausage too. But before we get into any of that, and like always, if you guys are fans of high-quality, delicious-looking food reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so you can be notified as soon as new content drops every week. So let's start off with the obvious here, the cheese slice from Little Caesars. A little buttery on the bottom, it's already feeling on my fingertips there, and the smell looks pretty great. Here we go. Standard Little Caesars cheese pizza. Not bad though. But I have to say, aside from that slight buttery crust on the bottom and the light tang that I'm getting from the sauce, the cheese is just a little overcooked on the top, but it is tasty nonetheless. I would have preferred it just a little bit on the stringier side, considering this is just a few minutes old, but it is definitely very well done, but still tasty, guys. So as for the pepperoni, I'm sure this is going to be similar. I think you guys all know what this is all about here. Let's go for a bite of this one. Kicked up a notch. That Italian seasoning they add overall, very tasty. Very familiar, slightly oily pepperonis on the top of this one, but that Italian seasoning is really taking it up a notch. And of course, that little crispy crust on the bottom is really helping it along as well. Very, very tasty indeed on this one. And obviously, when we add some sausage, now here's the other wild card, this newer type of sausage this has here. Let's give this a shot here, the Italian sausage and the pepperoni slice from Little Caesars. You know, I'm not really getting anything flavor-wise with respect to the sausage here, but I gotta admit, it's nice that it's a little bit chunkier, it's a little bit meatier, which is kind of nice, and of course it goes amazingly well with the pepperoni, but in this case, the slightly overdone cheese is kind of killing it just a little bit. It's still flavorful, but I wish it was just a little bit more stringier, but tasty though. Alright, so the typical flavors that we already know, and they're kind of the throwaway flavors if you ask me, because the main event is really gonna be what you have here. So let me actually turn this around because I'm gonna go for this big slice here. I'm gonna try and lift this up here. This is actually very nice looking already, guys. It's the Italian sausage and bruschetta here at Little Caesars. Whoa. Oh yeah. Nice strong hints of that balsamic vinegar and basil along with the meatiness of those tomatoes, guys. This is actually a very beautiful combination. I don't know why they didn't just do this as a whole pizza because the quality is very high on it. Let me split this open so you can see how plentiful this is, guys. Those Roma tomatoes really light this one up nicely, and it's really the only way that I could have tomatoes like this when they're seasoned as well as they are. That balsamic vinegar is really standing out along with the basil, and I have to admit the garlic is a beautiful situation on this. Even though the cheese is a little overdone, it really goes nicely, and of course that sausage on the back end, beautiful stuff. I don't know, maybe this was just the intro to see how people were going to take to this one here because it is definitely a different topping. You don't really see this type of topping from any of the other guys, and I've never really seen prosciutto available in a fast food form like this anyway. But guys, it really goes very, very nicely with this, and of course the quality of everything else that you're getting here, very, very nicely done. I have to say, I do like it. Well, I don't know what's really different about this sausage aside from maybe the size of it, but it goes amazingly well with the tomatoes on this, guys. A very nice combination, and I would easily get this as a specialty pizza on its own. I think they should do that next, and I'd probably request it. It's really, really good.
Pizza, pizza.
Well, all the other flavors aside, I would easily rock a specialty pizza with that Italian sausage and the bruschetta. The quality is very, very high on that, and I have to say, guys, the flavor really stands out high above and beyond all the other pizza that surrounds it. And how could it not, considering the richness of that balsamic vinegar, the basil, the garlic, and that olive oil? That's a very, very beautiful flavor profile, guys, and it really does stand out high above and beyond anything else that they have on the menu, easily because of what it is. Add in the fact that the whole pizza is sprinkled with Italian seasoning, and you've got not only a pungent type of flavor because of that balsamic vinegar, you've got a very, very nice Italian seasoned pizza in general. Really, really tasty. So with that said, I'm going to have to give the Quattro Pizza, featuring a very, very nice addition with that Italian sausage and bruschetta, a very rock solid 8 out of 10. And I'm saying 8 out of 10 because that's as much as I would want to pay for a whole specialty pizza of just the Italian sausage and the bruschetta, like I said. But at its core, it's still a standard Little Caesars pizza, and everything else around it is kind of the throwaway, guys. I have to admit, you probably had this a million times. But still, give this one a shot. The bruschetta is absolutely worth it. But of course, the question is, are you going to give it a shot? Drop some comments down below. How interested are you to give this Quattro Pizza a try over here at Little Caesars? And if you're not, what ingredients or toppings would you like to see to maybe entice you in the future? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why don't you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, nothing against the concept of what this pizza is, but just 2 slices of that Italian sausage and bruschetta is no bueno. All right, everyone, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. But hey, before you go, and just in case you haven't already, take a look at the last review that I put out right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.